went on the shortest flight of my life to date this morning. Only 25 minutes in the air from Riga to Vilnius, Lithuania, which is where I am right now. I'm really not staying long because I landed early this morning and then I'm leaving tomorrow early afternoon. I almost wasn't sure if it was really worth it, but Ben really encouraged me because he said if you don't do it, you're going to regret it, and he's probably right. Also, there is no parkrun in Riga, but there is a parkrun in Vilnius. So if I was going to come here, I was going to include the parkrun in the trip. The plan today is to sightsee. I am currently walking up to one of the main sites of the city. There was a lot of stairs and I'm not there yet. Still a bit of climbing to do. Tomorrow morning, just parkrun and head back to Riga. More stairs, but I think I'm almost there. Oh yeah, that must be it now. Finally. Personally think the view from the top is more interesting than the monument itself. Okay, it is now 12:30. I just checked in to my room. I will get changed and go for a run. I thought instead of going for a run in Riga in the dark super early in the morning, I may as well do it in Vilnius. I'm gonna go along the river and then I can see a little bit more of the city that way. So that's the plan, and then I'm gonna get lunch and carry on with my sightseeing this afternoon. Enjoyable to run along this river. I wonder how long the whole path is, because wow, that would be amazing for sessions and long run. If I were to describe Vilnius in one word only, I would say charming. You've got all those little squares, the terraces, the churches, the cathedral, the river. It's really not giving capital like London, Paris, Madrid. I mean, it is way less populated. It's more like small town vibe, very much like Riga. So I wanted to see as much as possible today because, I mean, you never know, but I'm more unlikely than likely to come back. So it was a full-on day of sightseeing. It also turned out to be kind of a food trip. I had some lovely food throughout the day. Just after my run, I was so hungry. I went to a sandwich shop. Oh my days, the best sandwich I've ever had by a mile. It was like mushroom and kimchi, peanut oil and some kind of mayo that was not like normal mayo. Incredible. I think I might have enough footage to put together maybe like a YouTube short of everything that I ate today. I have to see. And my run was only 40 minutes, but with all that exploring, I am on 28,000 steps. Almost 8 p.m. I had dinner, I'm in my room, I'm in my robe, and I do not want to move for the rest of the day. My legs are already a little tired because I actually did my long progression run of the week yesterday, which went really well, but it was a little harder than the previous 2 weeks. Today was not restful, and the parkrun tomorrow is not a flat course. It is 2 laps. It's on asphalt all the way. But it seems undulating. I did a bit of Strava stalking. I checked out a few parkrun activities from several people, and I was hoping that Strava was overestimating the total elevation gain on the first activity that I checked out, but then I checked a few more, and it kind of says the same. I'm expecting around 45 meters of elevation gain. So yes, it is not a pan-flat one. Current state of mind is there is a chance that I take it easy at parkrun tomorrow. I'll see how I feel when I wake up, and I will see you in the morning. And good morning. I had actually a very good sleep. I feel quite rested today. So it is now 8:30. I'm gonna head over to the parkrun soon. It is 3 kilometers away, so that's gonna be my warm-up. As for the parkrun itself, I've not quite decided what the plan is. I think I'm actually just going to go with the flow and see how I feel. I'll start at around 10 per effort. If I feel good, I'll pick it up. No real expectation in terms of the pace, especially as it is not a flat course, it seems. If my legs don't feel so good, I'll try to stick around 10 per effort. Hopefully I don't slow down too much because I did bring carbon shoes with me in my suitcase for this parkrun. crazy climbing on the way to Parkrun. Vilnius Parkrun takes place in Vingis Park. Apparently, it had been going on for ages unofficially before launching as a proper parkrun in September 2024. Pretty much immediately after the start, you take a right and you find yourself on a very nice downhill. This really helped me start at a good pace, and with my legs feeling good, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna push harder than tempo effort and give it a good go. This is not a busy parkrun. We're only 97 parkrunners, and as you can see at the front, it didn't take long for the group to split, and I was basically running on my own pretty much from the get-go. What I expected was Olympic course, kind of up and down all the way, but what it was basically one downhill, a flat section, and one long uphill closing the lap, and repeat that again. So the incline section really isn't a piece of cake. It starts as a steady rise, but it does get steeper as you get towards the top. So although you can see it's almost over, you cannot quite breathe a sigh of relief because it is really hard towards the top. But once you go through, that's one lap complete, and you get to enjoy the nice downhill for the second time. So hills are not really my cup of tea. I did truly enjoy this course, and if this was my local parkrun, I think I would go there quite often. Definitely more often than I visited Shrewsbury Parkrun, which is also not flat, used to be my local parkrun, and I can't say I was the biggest fan. The upside of a non-crowded parkrun is that the second lap isn't congested at all. There was even another sporting event in the park at the same time. We still had plenty of space, but it does mean that you're less likely to find yourself in a pack. And it was now time to tackle that hill one more time, but at least I knew what to expect. Just grinding my teeth for 700 meters or so. I actually managed to pass a couple runners in the final kilometer, and I was pretty sure I was well inside the top 10. And this time at the top of the hill, instead of turning left for another lap, just continue straight into the finish funnel. The official time was 19:07, 4th overall, first lady. I was quite pleased with that. Then I had time to run the long way back to my hotel. I also stopped by a French bakery to grab a cinnamon nut before heading back to Riga. And that is another week of half marathon training complete. We are now 5 weeks out from Copenhagen half. I don't know what is scarier to hear, 5 weeks out or 35 days out. I think 35 days out kind of like freaks me out a little bit more. So I'm finishing the week on 103 kilometers. The key runs outside Parkrun yesterday were the session that I did Tuesday, which was a fartlek, 14 by 1 minute with 1 minute easy recovery between the reps. I was quite happy with it. And then there was the long run workout that I did Thursday instead of Sunday because I knew I was doing the Parkrun. I didn't want to basically do intensity Saturday and then intensity the next day. So we moved things around. It's probably my best long run workout of the year. So started with 8K easy, and then I had the first 5K block progressing from the fast end of my steady pace to marathon effort. So from around 430 ml per K to around 415 ml per K. And then I had 1K easy, followed by another 5K block, this time progressing from marathon effort to tempo / half marathon effort. First K of this 5K block was 410 ml per K, and then I finished at 353 ml per K, which I was really pleased with because sub 355 ml per K in the long run, I've not done in a very long time, probably since the last time I actually was racing a half marathon, which would have been Ras Al Khaimah half in February. And then there was the Parkrun yesterday. Overall, quite a good week of training. I'm quite happy with it, and I'm really glad I actually made the trip to Vilnius. That was quite good, and I got to do a lot of things in less than 30 hours over there. On that note, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I think the next vlog I'll post will probably have left Riga, will be in another country. So I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye!